Hi, my name is Dagmar, coming from Miami, United States, and I'm 39 years old. My dream about becoming a father, I think it started when I was a child. Unfortunately, I lost my father when I was 9 years old. So I never had enough time to really experience the relationship of fatherhood or father, child or son. And as an adult, I always dreamed to have that experience somehow from another perspective now as a father. About my initial search regarding surrogacy, I'm a physician by education. So during med school, I was completely able to gather information and to be prepared about options for people that were not able to have kids. How I ended up in GSM company? Well, basically, I always wanted my kid to be born in Latin America, considering that I'm Cuban. Therefore, since Mexico is closer from USA, and I just decided to try here. I interviewed with several companies, but one of my friends recommended GSM based on his experience with a prior friend that recommended the company. I remember that I interviewed with Marta, which is the head of the company, and I immediately connected with her, and it was a click since the beginning. And I knew since that first interview that GSM was the company that I wanted to use for my process. How I failed during the first steps in this process, I would say that, again, I started this process about a year and a half ago. I felt many emotions. I was sometimes confused. I wonder myself whether I was 100% ready to move forward. However, I would say that with the support of my family, the support of my friends helped me to overcome any kind of questions, any kind of concerns, and definitely move forward. I knew I was somehow ready. I knew that I had the age, I had, of course, the economy, and I was like emotionally ready to have a kid. My experience with the surrogate, it's been one of the most amazing interactions that I have had in my life. One of the reasons why I chose GSM as a company was due to the fact that they have a match process between the surrogate and the future parents. I was able to interview with different surrogates, and they also are able to interview with different parents or future parents. And I had an immediate connection with my surrogate. I think that was critical, of course, throughout the whole process, to give me security and comfort about how she was caring of my daughter. And I hope that we can keep that connection in the future, and I hope that she becomes part somehow of our family. My experience with GSM has been almost perfect. I wouldn't call it perfect because perfection is something rarely seen in nature, but I would definitely recommend them. I feel and I felt that my process was 100% individualized, and I felt care, I felt protected, and I felt my daughter also that she was in good hands. I was able to really know the whole staff by name. They always call me by my name, and they were like my family, and I would consider them also as friends, not just now, but for life. About the delivery, and even though I felt that I was ready for that moment, I was not. Immediately I saw her, I started crying, and I couldn't stop. The medical care overall was great. Even though I'm from the US and I'm a US physician, I can tell you with certainty that the doctors that were involved in my daughter's process were absolutely amazing and well known about all the medical procedures and all the medical care. I felt completely confident about their management, for sure. The company was there, the staff was next to me, and my surrogate. Any need that I had or we had, they were all the time willing to help with anything, and I really appreciate that. And again, even though I felt at that moment that, oh my God, this is happening, and I can't believe that this is happening, they were there to comfort us and to give us a hand and to let us know that, hey, we've been here several times, everything is going to be okay, and we're so happy for having had the opportunity to really share this journey with you. And this is something that I would never forget. How I feel now, I think I feel lucky, I feel happy, and it's a different kind of happiness that I have never tasted before. I feel love. I feel a new love that even though I was able to know that it existed, I never felt before, and it's amazing. I'm lucky for having had the opportunity as a gay father to have a daughter. It was always my dream, and I also feel lucky because of the fact that I found you, GSM, as a great company, that you guys became my friend and made my family and also my friends to be part of the whole process. And yeah, I really appreciate everything you have done for me and for her. After having had the opportunity to undergo this process, or the surrogacy overall, I would say that since my experience, at least with GSM, has been unique, has been excellent. I feel somehow that every time I had a question, I was always able to reach out to someone. They have a staff working 24/7 that are always available to give you support and to answer any kind of doubt that you might develop over the process. I feel that this is real. This is an opportunity, and guys, this is an opportunity. Remember that you can do this if you really want it. If you plan yourself both economically and emotionally, this is a choice. This is possible, and I did it. And again, communication has been critical and has been essential for me to feel the way I feel and to recommend anyone this process that I have undergone.